Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Ultimate Food Fights. Today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do a little food competition. This is kind of my plan for the channel going forward also. I'll do reviews as well, but I want to do a little competition type of thing, like what's the best flavor of Dorito? What's the best flavor of milkshake at Sonic or Steak and Shake, things like that. I also want to see what the best ones are at each place and then kind of have them compete with each other so we can see what the best potato chip is overall, everything against each other. So this will be the first one of those type of episodes. We'll also do reviews in between and everything. But today we're going to try Takis. I assume most of you out there have probably had at least the original brand. There's a lot of different flavors, and a disclaimer to this, I don't have every single flavor with me right now. There's some other ones that I couldn't find in the store right now. I might have to order them online. I have had some of them, not too bad, but I did get what I could find. And when I say Takis, I'm not just going to try the different flavors. I actually have some other Takis products that I found. A couple of them are interesting. I've never seen them before. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and try this. We're going to start with the original, which these are one of my go-to snacks, actually. One of the favorite ones I have. They're a little spicy, but not too bad. I'm sure I'll probably cough a little bit with the first bite here, but I got a little water with me. So anybody who hasn't had one, as you can see, they're just rolled chips with a lot of chili pepper. These also have lime on them, which gives them that extra little kick. I'm gonna make a mess, obviously. Just as good as always. As I said, there's about the right amount of spice to these, is why I like them so much. They got a nice kick to them. So these, again, if you've ever had them, you know what they taste like, of course. I would probably say these are a good 7.5. Again, these are one of my favorite chips to get going to snack, especially these little bags. So yeah, let's see if any of this other stuff, though, can compete with these. The first thing we're going to try, I've never had this before, and they're not chips. They're actually little pizza rolls that are Taki brand. As I say, these are fairly new. They've been out for a few months. They just look like miniature pizza rolls with, I guess, the Taki flavoring on them. Again, I've never tried them. I don't have a whole lot of high hopes for them. They don't have any pizza ingredients besides the cheese inside. As you rip them open, as you can see, it's just mozzarella cheese inside there. I got the one that has the most seasoning on it, and I want to try these before they get too cold. So let's see how they taste. Kind of boring, to be honest with you. They're not bad. Really, they just taste like a little pizza puck with mozzarella cheese in them. As far as Takis go, they don't really taste like Takis. My throat's dry, so these are going to make me cough a little bit, but they're not that spicy. Don't think that they are. So they're not real bad. If you're looking for like them to taste like Takis, though, you wouldn't be too impressed with them. But they're not bad at all. I'd recommend giving them a chance if you really like pizza rolls. I prefer a Totino's pizza roll, to be honest. The Taki seasoning, it doesn't taste anything like it. Probably a 2 if you're comparing the taste of Takis. Flavor-wise, maybe a 5.5, 6. Again, they're nothing special. They're nowhere near as good as regular Takis. So, all right. So I'll try some of the different flavors that I found. I know there's some like zombie ones out there. There's a couple that change your tongue colors. I've tried those too, but I couldn't find them in the store. I think they kind of started phasing them out, and I have to order them online, like I said. First one we're going to try here is called Blue Heat. Now, I have had this one, and to be honest, from what I remember, they're pretty similar to the original, but they don't have lime. And anybody who likes Mexican chips, things like that, the lime's kind of what makes it, go to the next level. So these kind of, they feel like they're missing something from what I remember, but I haven't had them for a while, so we'll try them again. They are pretty cool looking though. So, like I said, they're similar to the original, but without that lime, they're kind of a notch below. Honestly, it makes them less spicy, which you would think with them being called blue heat, they were going to be hotter. These are probably a 5.5. I really like the lime on the original. As that's gonna say again, makes it that much better. These aren't bad though. They're more just kind of a novelty thing, but they're definitely not as good. So. Next flavor we'll try though, never had this one, is crunchy fajita. They make it look like it's going to be hot with the chili pepper on here, but I feel like they're not. I've had the habanero ones of these two, and they're nowhere near as hot for some reason. So these just say tortilla chip fajitas. I don't know, we'll check them out, but again, I don't feel like they're going to be quite as good, but we'll give them a fair chance. They smell like taco chips, taco Doritos. If you've ever had those before. Kind of have the color of them too. These ones you can taste a little bit of lime on them. And the flavor is pretty good. I'm actually surprised they're as good as they are. So, they're not spicy at all. So if you don't like spice, you might like these a lot. Again, they're not as good as the original though. The flavor's not bad though. They really just taste like taco chips to me. Again, probably put these about a 5.5. Not real impressed with them either. So, the next flavor, and actually the last flavor that I have of regular Takis, is this one. It's called Wild. Again, I've never had this one before. It says it's new. I think it's relatively new. Again, it's probably been out for a few months. It's not that new. I have seen them out a little bit. This one says they're spicy buffalo, which is kind of interesting for what should be a Mexican chip. Again, they make it look like it's going to be hot. But then it has ranch on the front here, and I don't know why they would. Yeah, I don't feel like they're going to be that hot. And if you've seen a video before, I'm not a huge fan of like sour cream and ranch things, but we'll give it a shot. It definitely smells like buffalo, and they're bright orange, kind of like a buffalo sauce would be. Now let's give them a shot. So, you can taste buffalo, like buffalo sauce, but it's really, really weak. These are pretty bland, to be honest with you. Yeah, these aren't very good. Like I said, I like buffalo sauce. I don't know who really doesn't, but yeah, these are pretty boring. They taste more like plain chips with like a hint of buffalo. You cannot taste any ranch to them or anything like that. These are probably about a 3.5. Not a big fan. Not even close to the original. So as far as the original chips go, the regular Takis are where it's at so far. Now these other things I have here are kind of novelty things that they're relatively new, or really new actually, and I haven't seen them too much. The first one we have is Takis Hot Nuts. There's two of these. This is the flare. I think this is the less spicy of them. From looking at them, they look like cacahuates, which are Japanese peanuts covered in Taki flavoring. I'm a big fan of those peanuts. And I like Takis, so I'm really hoping that these taste good. See what they look like in here. They smell like cacahuates. I don't really smell a lot of Taki flavoring to them. Let's take a couple out of here. So that's what they look like. Again, they just look like little cacahuates, Japanese peanuts with the Taki flavoring on them. And they got like a little harder shell to them, which again, if you've had those type of peanuts, that's what it is. These are pretty good. Not spicy like I'd like them to be, so I'm really hoping this other flavor gets there for me. But these are good. If you like the flavor of Takis and they're too hot for you, and you like peanuts, you'll probably really like these. These are actually pretty good. I might take another one just to remember I have a lot of spice in my mouth. So. Yeah, those are good. They do have the lime in them, so I think that helps a little bit. Oh, the spice makes my nose run a little. But it does have the lime, it does have the chili pepper, so it tastes a little bit like the regular Takis, just not as spicy. It's not as coated as like a regular Taki would be. Which again, if you like Takis and you don't like the over saturation of spice, you probably really like these. I'd probably put these about maybe a 6.5. Maybe 6.7 is probably what I'd go if I was getting exact. But pretty good. I'd recommend trying these. Still not as good as the original Takis, but. So the second one we'll try of those nuts is the Takis hot nuts, and they're the Fuego, which is, as you can see, the regular. They're the exact same branding and everything, color and all that. So, again, these are hot chili pepper and lime, and the other ones were just chili pepper, so I assume these probably have some cayenne pepper in them. If I look in the back here. I can't tell, there's like so many things on here. So, we'll give these ones a shot. And I say, after having the other ones that were not as hot, I'm really, really looking forward to these, because I think these are going to be as close as we're going to get to the original Takis tonight anyway. Got a bigger one out of here too. As you can see, if you can see it good enough on here, this one has a lot more coating to it, a lot more seasoning. Wow. This one's like one of the ones you find in the Takis that are just covered in it. All right, so these are really good. Just kind of what I expected them to be. And again, I really like peanuts, so if you like nuts, you're gonna like these either way, especially if you like spicy. These taste just like the original Takis. Exactly the same, except for with the peanut instead of a chip. And to be honest with you, I think I'd prefer these over the chips. Obviously, those are the best version of the chip. But as far as Takis products goes, I would put this above the chip. Because again, it tastes the exact same flavor-wise, but the peanut makes it so much different. It's very unique. I'd probably rate these about an 8. Maybe 8.1, 8.2 in that range. Very, very good. I would highly, highly recommend these if you do like Takis, especially the original ones. I'll definitely finish this bag later. So, we have one more thing to try. I saved it till last because it's kind of weird. I actually never seen these before. I think they're really, really new. I don't have high hopes for it. I'll tell you that. I'm not even sure how they even made it taste like this, but Takis meat sticks. So basically it's a Slim Jim, but Taki flavored, and it says it's got hot chili pepper and lime in it, which I don't know how that's gonna work. I was in the store the other day and randomly saw these, so I figured, well, if I'm gonna try Takis, I might as well try this. Yeah, we will see how this goes. I really like Slim Jims, especially the Tabasco ones, or like the Monster ones, a little thicker. This smells very, very strange. That's just a strange smell. I guess we'll give it a shot. That's awful. I'll straight up tell you that is terrible. You see in there, it's very orange, but it doesn't taste anything like a Taki. I don't know what they were thinking here. I'm trying to think what it tastes like. It has a familiar taste to it, like I've tried something like this before. Now I'm gonna have to try another bite just because I want to know. So it's nothing like the Slim Jim. Slim Jims have a nice snap to them. The meat tastes good. This meat tastes almost fake, completely processed. There's no snap to it. It's almost mushy inside. It's really weird. These are terrible. Do not eat these. Do not eat them. Ugh. What does it taste like? I can't think of it. It almost reminds me of eating like those salami and cheese things you'll get around Christmas in the boxes, and they're always really disappointing. So nobody really gets them. They're just kind of there. They're the gift you give a grandparent that you don't want when you don't know what to buy them. These are one, if that. Don't eat these. I really like Takis, and honestly, all the flavors here at least moderately okay. Some of them are great. These are awful. I don't know what they were thinking, and I really hope these don't stay in the store very long. I can't imagine these are making money. Yeah, no thank you. So, as far as it goes, that's all I have today for Takis. Again, these are still the best chip version. I will go out and look for the rest of the flavors, or again, I'm going to go on their website. I think I might order them. There's maybe 6 or 7 flavors that I couldn't get. And what I'll do is I'll try these again with those flavors to really get the best Takis chip. And to say, as far as the way the channel is going to work with the competitions, whatever the best Taki one is, I will keep that going along against, the best Dorito, the best Lay's potato chip, all that, until we can find what the best chip is out there. I know that's a long process, but that's kind of what the plan would be. But again, these are still the best Takis chips that I've had, and I've had other flavors that are not on here, and I still think these are the best, but I will try them on camera for you. But as far as everything I tried, again, back to these are excellent. I'm going to say again one more time, I will highly recommend, if you see these in the store and you really like peanuts and spice, you're probably going to love these. There's a lot of them in a bag too. They're pretty good size. They're about $1.99 around there, so not too expensive. That's a good snack. So I will definitely be finishing these, not today, but as we go, good snack for work maybe. But other than that, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, tell me what else you'd like to see in here. I actually did a snack box review for Universal Yums, but I've had issues with my iCloud not letting me save videos. So I'm hoping I can put that one up in the next day or so. And then planning to have a video, if not every day, probably average about every other day, but I'm planning to try to do one every day. I'm really hoping to, in the near future, review a couple things I've seen come out at fast food restaurants. I know there's a few things coming out at the beginning of the month, a couple drinks. A couple restaurants have opened up here in Reno where I live, so I really want to try those two on here. But other than that, obviously I have my Instagram page for for this channel in the description. Please follow that, and you can see pictures, things like that. And again, comment on anything that you want me to see or want to see me eat, try. As long as it's not super spicy, I will try pretty much anything. But as far as that goes, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.